So I was talking about Darwin Core Standard codes and extensions. So these are just Excel spreadsheets that are given as templates. The cores would be the ones that have the main required data for your data set to be either an occurrence data set or species checklist or a sampling event data. And then the extensions are extra sheets that you get that fill up your information, but they're not necessarily required for you to upload your data set onto, they complete the data set, but they're not absolutely necessary for you to upload the information. So they give more details and fill it out. We'll go through this in the video that I will record and send. So with Darwin Core Standards and extension, they sometimes the occurrence core can be interchangeable into an extension for the event core. I think we'll see that when we start using this in these templates, that it's actually quite simple. So I've been asking you about your data sets. For those that are contributing data sets, I've been asking what type of data do you have? And the reason for this is you've got to choose which type of class out of the 4, which class of data sets you can publish. So can you make your data available on GBIF? If for any reason you can't, then it's probably based as a metadata only data set. And then if you go past that and you can, then does your data contain taxon related by theme? Is there a species name or a genus name related by theme? Then it's probably metadata only. But if it then has, and it also includes taxon names corresponding to actual observations or collections made, then you're now talking of a checklist. And then if it goes further and has the dates, the locations associated with each of the entries, then it's now an occurrence data set because you've added location. Then if we go further and you even have the sampling protocol and the measurements that you made as you collected that data, then that's the sampling event data. So I'll avail these slides so that you can look through your data sets to see if which set you can use. And these are the sponsorships and partners that I've mentioned before on the WhatsApp group. We owe this presentation to them. I want to acknowledge also the GBIF node at Indira and our mentors. So is there any question before we run out of time?
Sorry, I forgot to make a note at the end of, somewhere towards the end, on the event, what data set, what's the name of that data set, the last one on your list?
Sampling event.
Sampling event, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I think immediately after this, I'll make this into a PDF and put it on the WhatsApp group so you can go through it and decide which template you're going to use. Any other questions? Please feel free. We have 9 minutes to go for questions. All right. While we are thinking of yes, I can hear you.
Yes. You mentioned the first category of data that you might have. You might not have the first taxonomic description of the species, but maybe you might be having family level or genus level or something like that, and they call that metadata. And someone would want to know the utility of their data if they just have that throughout.
Okay, so they once it's associated with a particular theme or event, it becomes useful to other researchers out there. Someone might be doing a research that is only genus related over that particular team that you have, and they want information from Zimbabwe. So depending on how you present it, it will be useful to someone as a metadata only data set.
Thank you for your response and forgive my ignorance. Maybe these questions have been asked in other forums that I have not joined yet. So if you give an example of a master's student or PhD student or an ongoing research, so someone might have a question that they are trying to answer. Is that question what you are calling a theme?
Possibly, yes.
Okay. Thank you for the clarification.
You're welcome. I think some of the things will become clear in the next Zoom call, which I will share. I mean, the next Zoom recording, which I will share, for the sake of removing fatigue from everyone and scheduling as well. I will share this recording in the afternoon, and then you can watch it at your own convenience, because it's important that you see the tools and the techniques. If everybody is happy, any other questions? I haven't checked the, okay. Right. I saw the introductions. Thank you for joining us. I see Phuket, I see Tapiwa, Joanne. Thank you all for joining us. If you feel I cruise through this presentation, I shall also avail this recording and also avail a PDF on the WhatsApp group to make sure that everybody knows what I was talking about. Thank you very much. That is all from me for this talk. Yeah. You may feel free to exit.